to be quiet, girlfriend. Shh. Shh. Nora, you need to be quiet. You are grumpy this morning. Hey. All right, is anybody on with me? Let me check and see. Nope, doesn't look like anybody's on. Well, that's the first. I am live today. Okay, we've been live for a couple minutes now. I'm just gonna hang out here until somebody joins me. If you're on, say hi, hello. It's about 4 after, so some of you should soon be hopping on. If you're on, give me a like, love, let me know you're on with me. Okay, I think we're on. Let me see. Yep. Oh, there's someone popping on. Finally, someone came on. I'm like, is anybody going to join me this morning? Let's hang out here and see if there's 2 of you on. Yay, say hello. Nora, you need to be quiet. Okay. Yvonne's on. Good morning, Yvonne. There's a couple of you. I know I haven't been on many Fridays here lately. Last week I was off because of having grandbabies and sinus headaches. I had a terrible sinus headache this morning. I thought I'll just have to push through it. It's this weather, I think. Ridiculous. Okay. Time almost got away from me. You're addressing Christmas cards. Yeah, I know people are crazy busy right now, so I imagine some of you will probably be watching the replay. So we'll just hang out here for a minute or so, and then we'll flip the camera. Next week, I will only be on Wednesday because Friday I will be away. Actually, I'm leaving Thursday for a weekend. Just me and a few girlfriends, a weekend retreat. And just some stamping. I do this 2 times a year, in December and in February, and it's just me and a couple friends. Good morning, Laura. Dawn's on. Yay, you guys are hopping on. Yeah, we just get away and create fun stuff. And of course, I have my pre-order stuff from the new stuff that's coming out in January that I'll be working on. I'm hoping to get in to do some work on my scrapbooks as well. So yeah, so I won't be on next Friday. I'll be on Wednesday, but I won't be on next Friday. Okay, alrighty, if you're hopping on, I'm gonna go ahead and flip the camera around. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll do this, and then, let me see. Let me go back here. We'll do this, and then this. How's that? Maybe that'll work. Nope, that's not how I wanted to do it. I have to figure this out in a minute. It's set up a little differently. Okay, so I want, yeah. Okay, I want this to be A, and this to be B. Yep, there we go. I'm gonna move this down here a little bit. I'm gonna have to work up here in the corner. Make sure I work up here in the corner. For some reason, this is kinda, I thought I could move this around. Maybe not. Okay, all right, so let's go ahead and get started. First of all, it's December 1st. Can you believe that? We have 24 more days till Christmas. So we're busy getting ready here. So I have a new host code for December. So here it is. I am having class in December. I'm having my normal monthly Creative Escape online. I'll be monthly Creative Escape online, and then I'll be showing you that next week. And then I'm going to have my monthly incentive class order to just go, and then on the 28th, I'm going to be offering a special class using some of the new stuff coming out. That's going to be here in the studio, and I am making it as a to-go option as well. So that information is coming out soon. Also, if you enjoyed the 12 weeks of Christmas, we have a 4-project tutorial that we're giving away starting today with a order requirement. So with a $40 order this month, you can get the 4-page tutorial. It's a bonus project from the 12 days of Christmas. So I will be posting about that a little bit later to let you know about that. And then also here is the mini catalog. I can show you the cover and the celebration brochure. If you are not on my list, I'm going to be ordering these on Friday, and then they will be available for pickup the week of Christmas. So the 28th when I have class, they'll be available for pickup then. And then I'll start mailing them that week to those of you that are not local. So this is the new January through April catalog. The sale, it goes live January the 4th, and then celebration starts January the 4th as well. Okay, so that's what's coming up. I think that's about it. Good morning, everybody. You're hopping on now. Good. I was wondering if I was going to have anybody on this morning. Okay, the winner of the gift tags that I did on Wednesday is Sue Winrick. So Sue, I have these for you. I'll pop them in the mail for you. These cute little gift tags done with the Sending Cheer set. And just as a reminder, there is a last chance list, and those items are going really, really, really fast. There's a lot of things that are gone. We still have some things available, but there's a lot of things that are going on. So if there's anything on that list that you like, you might want to go ahead and get that quickly. I'm going to try to move this around. Let me see if I can do that. I don't know if I can. I did when I was playing around with it. All right, I guess not. All right, we'll just let it go. I'm just going to have to remember that I have to stamp up here in this corner because my picture is kind of in the way. It's not a circle today. It's just a little rectangle. Okay, so today I thought we would play with some online exclusives because I know that they're available. And plus, I thought maybe we wanted to see something other than Christmas. So I chose the translucent florals. This stamp set is actually in the catalog. It is in the holiday catalog, and it is available. It is a carryover item. So it is kind of different. I have had this set since August, and I kind of drug my feet. I'm thinking another floral, but it is kind of cool. When I was playing with it to make the samples for today, I'm thinking, I've been sleeping on this thing. I should be playing with this. And I'll show you in a little bit what I mean. So, but the paper that has coordinating designer series paper, and that is on the online exclusive. Now this paper is while supplies last. It is still available. So I'm crossing my fingers and hoping that it can make it through this month, because my special online incentive order, which is a $35 requirement to get this special card kit, I designed using this paper. It's not the one I'm going to show you today. I have another one designed. I'm going to show you that next week. But it is using this translucent floral paper. So I hope I'm keeping my fingers crossed that we can go ahead and do that and get this out, that this will still stay available. So I'm going to show you the paper. It's really gorgeous. And I love the colors. So the colors in this is Pretty Peacock, Parakeet Party, Calypso Coral, Fresh Freesia, Bubble Bath, Berry Burst, and Black Raspberry. So that's kind of cool. And then it has this like sponged marble technique on the back side. So here's just a greenery, one with greens. My light just went out. I'm gonna figure this one out. They're all the rave, and it worked fine when we first got it, but now it's acting kind of stupid. Okay, and then it just has this soft background here. And then here's another one of the florals. It's just a little bit smaller flowers, but those colors are gorgeous together. That's the same print. And here's a bigger print. And actually, you can take the dies from this bundle and you can cut out these if you wanted to. Or these could be very easily fussy cut. So there we go with that. Did I show you that flip side? I showed you that pretty quickly. That one is like a bubble bath. And here they are just sort of closer together, the florals. And then that. So yeah, so it's gorgeous paper. So I'm excited to play with it, and I'm really sorry that I didn't get the stamp set out sooner. I guess in August, I was already in Christmas fall mode, so I wasn't really thinking about it. So yeah, it's a stamp set, and then it is a die bundle. So you have the outline dies you can cut out, plus you also have these other solid ones that you can make flowers with as well. So let's go ahead and get started with today's projects. All right, here is my first one. Bring this in here for you to see. This one actually, the base of this one is Berry Burst. I'm gonna put my glasses on so I can see better. Berry Burst. So that's our normal 5.5 by 8.5. We're gonna fold these in half. These remind me of spring, and we haven't even gone through winter yet. So the next piece I did, hi Jean. This one is 5.25 by 4, and I ran that through. That's why I wanted this light on here. I ran that through the crosshatch. Can you see that? I have a glare. These are on the online exclusives. So there are 3 of them folders. So we used 2 of those today. So this one is the crosshatch. So there's 3 folders together. It's a 3-folder bundle, and it's still available. So I ran that through that, and then I just cut a piece. Oh, this is the other little print. It's a real tiny little print. And then we have the Calypso background. So we're gonna layer that next. Yeah, they are beautiful colors together. So yes, so it reminded me of spring, and I'm like, well, we haven't even gone through winter hardly yet. But you know, today is sort of dreary. I know we're supposed to get some rain later here in Pennsylvania. At least it warmed up. I mean, when it was 19 degrees the other morning, I'm thinking, it's not January yet, Mother Nature. So anyway, so there we go. So we're just gonna layer those together and put that on the card. The next 2 pieces, I have a piece of Berry Burst, and this one is 4.25 by 3.25, and this one is 4 by 3. And we're gonna be stamping on this one. This one, I thought the stamp was unique. At first, when I stamped with it, I thought, is there something on my stamp? I'll show you in a sec. So I'm gonna ink this up, and it sort of makes it look like it's transparent. They're called translucent florals. So they wanna see that see-through look. And just now, in my head, popped that these would be really pretty stamped on vellum and cut out. I might have to try that. We'll see. Okay, so I'm just gonna stamp one here and here. These are sort of different than what we've had before because the petals are like really delicate looking, and they do look like they're sort of see-through. Now, I want to show you, not only are that, they have this little speckle or this little stipple edging, which I thought was kind of cool. At first, when I stamped them, I thought, is there something on my stamp? Is there something on the paper that I used? But then I looked, and that is the way the stamp is made. So I thought that was kind of cool. That's different. So we did this in Berry Burst, and now I'm going to bring in the Parakeet Party. Now, Parakeet Party, I hardly use, and it's one of the colors that is an in color that will be retiring in the spring. So where did oh, let's go up here. Just add some green leaves around here. So there we go. I'm just gonna put yeah, that looks good. I was gonna add another stamp, but I think we're good. You just thought the same thing. Yeah, I thought, is there something on my stamp? But there we go. But it kind of gives it an interesting look. I kind of like that. So there you go. So that is Berry Burst and Parakeet Party. And then there's several greetings in the set, which always makes me happy. And this one says happy birthday. So we're gonna stamp that on a decal circle. Oh, I got some ink on that. Caught a little bit of an edge. There we go. This says happy birthday, and this is the decal deckled circle die. And I'm gonna sponge the edge a little bit, but I have a large blending brush in this color. I wish I would have had a small one. I think a small blending brush would look really good. I mean, be easier to sponge the edges of this. Or a sponge dauber, but you can use your blending brushes as well. Okay, there we go. So let's put the card together. Okay, so we're gonna layer this on here. And remember to like, share, comment. Your name will go in the drawing. I'll be giving these away. I'll be announcing the winner on next Wednesday when I do my live. And we're just gonna layer that there. So there you go. And I brought in some of this Parakeet Party ribbon, sort of glimmery, glitzy ribbon. And I'm just gonna do a little funny, a fun little ribbon thingy here. So I just added some seal on the back. And I'm just gonna kind of do a loop thing here. Make a couple loops. We'll trim this up. Thanks for sharing, Betty. So hopefully all of the rest of us are in holiday mode. I have one more room to get decorated, and then I gotta finish shopping though. I'm only like a quarter of the way done shopping, and I gotta finish up some Christmas cards. Okay, so I'm gonna add dimensionals there. And I'm gonna add this to the card, sort of like that. And then we're gonna bring in these pearls. These are the iridescent pearls, and I'm just gonna add them to a couple spots here. Let's put them on the center of the flower. I thought they would be cool there. Centers of the flowers. There we go. All right, so there's your first one. Thanks for sharing, Deb. Okay. All right, we'll move right along. I have another one here for you. Oh, also, I didn't bring over an extra sheet of paper, I don't think, but I did stamp the inside of this one as well. So you can put white on the inside, and I stamped the little corner here. Okay. All right, here comes the next one. Okay, here's our next one. Okay, so the base of this one is fresh freesia. So we're gonna fold this in half. And I ran this was 5.5 by 8.5. And I ran this piece through that other folder, which sort of looks like a floral, a little flower. And this one is 5 1/4 by 4. And then I have the other larger print, and I'm gonna layer that right here. Yeah, I thought these might be a little bit like some fresh air, because we haven't used these colors or anything for a while. So there we go. And then I'm going to layer this onto the card front. Hi, Joan. Thank you, ladies. I thought these were really pretty cards too. Okay, so the next two pieces, this is actually a piece of Blackberry Bliss, which used to be my favoriteest color, and I used to use it all the time, and now I hardly use it. So this one is 4 1/4 by 3, and then the white is 4 by 3. So we're gonna layer those together. And I'm gonna layer that on the card front. Good morning, Pat. Okay. All right, I'm gonna be stamping on this piece of scrap, and we're gonna bring in the Blackberry ink. And I'm gonna stamp the congratulations. Oops, I caught the edges there. There we go, better. I'm gonna leave the Blackberry one. And then I'm also gonna be stamping on the little Calypso Coral one, which I've already stamped and cut out. But I wanted to add just this little center, the flower there. Okay, let's cut this and then angle the end here. All right, now let's put our card together. So I did stamp and cut up some flowers and some leaves and Blackberry, Calypso, and then the Parakeet Party. So we're gonna add those to the card then. I just saw I got Blackberry all over my thumb. Okay, here we go. We're going to start out by putting the Calypso one there. And we're going to add, yep, this one here. I just forgot to put dimensionals on the greeting. Okay, I'm going to add some greens. Tuck them in here. One in here. And one in here. Okay. And then we're going to just tuck this right in here. And there you go. We have to add some pearls though. So we're going to bring the pearls in. And I'm going to add one to the center of the one flower and then also to the greeting. Let's pull this in here so you can see this. And there we go. So there's the second card. Thanks for sharing, Connie. That's okay. You can always go back and watch the replay. That's the beauty of doing Facebook Live. So there is the second one. We're using the Translucent Floral and the Delightful Floral DSP. Okay, so here is the last one. So I switched up the colors on this one. So we have Pretty Peacock, and I'm going to have to clean a stamp here. I think I have some tape on this side here, or glue dot or something. Okay, all right, so the base of this one is Pretty Peacock, 5.5 by 8.5. And then we have a piece of Parakeet Party. I'm gonna close up this pad before I get everywhere. There we go. Okay, I am going to stamp just a monochromatic background on this Parakeet Party. We're going to use Parakeet Party ink, and the parakeet, on parakeet party paper. That's the neat thing about our stamps. They coordinate, so we can do this monochromatic look. And there we go. Can you see that? So we just have a background there. And then I have a piece of the designer paper. This is cut 1.5 by 5 1/4. So we're gonna layer that right there in the center. Yes, it does. I said I slept on this stamp set. This is the first time I actually had to put it together to do these projects. I don't know why I thought, I don't know, but it's a cool set. I wish I would have played with it sooner, although it's going to be around, so I will be playing with it more. So there we go. And then I'm going to layer that onto the card front. Okay. Actually, this was probably for one of the other insides of the cards. So then we are going to be stamping on this piece of white. Once again, this is Pretty Peacock 4 1/4 by 3 1/4, and then the white is 4 by 3. And let's bring in my inks and my stamps. Okay, so we're going to use Pretty Peacock, and I'm going to be stamping this little leafy sprig thing at the top here in Pretty Peacock. And I'm going to be stamping the greeting down here at the bottom. It says, wishing you all the happiness in the world. There we go. So we're going to layer these two together. And layer them on the card. Okay, now I did these ahead of time. I stamped these and cut these out with the die. So I used Pretty Peacock for the flower, and then for the leaf, I used Pretty Peacock for the flower and Parakeet Party for the leaves. Okay, let's put this together. Thanks for sharing, Joan. I will be giving these away. Yes, if you share, like, comment, I will be announcing the winner to these on Wednesday, and I will only be live next week on Wednesday because I'm going away for the weekend. And we're just going to stamp that, layer that there. I'm going to bring in our pearls. And I'm going to put one in the center of the flower. And then I'm just going to scatter a few around. There we go. Okay, so the inside of this, let's go ahead and stamp a flower. Right there. And then we'll just layer that on the inside of the card. Your birthday tomorrow. Well, happy birthday, Joan. We got a lot of birthdays. Yesterday was my oldest daughter's birthday. And then the 27th on Monday was her husband's birthday. And then next week is my oldest grandson's birthday. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp the inside of this one for you, so you can see the other flower stamped. And then I have a son-in-law whose birthday is on the 11th. And my oldest granddaughter is on the my oldest granddaughter is on the 14th. Yes, Joyce, I know. I think that's why I was kind of hesitant about. I mean, I did buy this set because they used it for something. Oh, in June, when they did a special thing for demonstrators, a Creativity Now thing, that was one of the stamp sets they used. So I bought it for that. But I was hesitant too because I think I have enough flowers. But this one is totally different. Totally different. Okay, so then I'm going to stamp this Calypso one right there. And then I know, all these birthdays at the end of the year, right at Christmas. I was kind of excited when my daughters announced that they were both pregnant last year, and they were spring babies, because we have all these fall and winter babies. They're the only ones that are in spring. Okay, all right, so let's pull these cards back in so you can see them. So here are today's projects using this translucent florals. They're absolutely gorgeous. So you'll be seeing more of these because I am offering a class with these, a different class, using the paper and everything with these. So, okay, guys. All right, I think that's all I have for today. Your grandson's birthday is tomorrow. Well, happy birthday, all these December birthdays. Yep, mine is in the end of January, and we're not talking about that one. I actually am struggling with that one a little bit, so... Okay, guys, thank you for joining me on this here in Pennsylvania. It's a pretty gray Friday. That's what I hate about winter, is gray. I mean, so I can handle the cold if we didn't have the gray, but it is really gray here today. Okay, have a great weekend. Enjoy this first weekend of December. We actually have our first Christmas event. My husband's family gets together the first Sunday in December for their Christmas thingy. So yeah, so we have that to coming up this weekend. All right, guys, thanks for joining me. Have an amazing weekend, and I will see you Wednesday. All right, thank you again.